Welcome everyone to a wonderful episode. Today we got our top five pop punk songs. This
Yeah,
was an interesting week, but before we do that, we would like to thank everyone for listening. You guys are amazing people. We
thank
would
you.
absolutely love a review, comment on this. This is we love the engagement.
Yeah,
So if you feel up to it, leave us a review. Leave us a comment. Love it, hate it. Any ideas that you want us to have,
yeah.
I think that would be a wonderful idea. And also, we now have the community tab now,
Yes,
so
on YouTube.
feel free to post in the community. We would
Yeah.
absolutely love you guys to be part of that, and we would love to see your posts and ideas or just inside jokes with the channel. I think that that's just going to be a funny thing to do.
Yeah,
I just I couldn't start this episode without thanking people. This is just absolutely
absolutely.
this is almost life changing for me. I've never
Mm,
expected anything like this,
yeah,
and I'm all here for it, man. Like, do you got anything to say to our community before we start?
just a massive thank you. Like he says, we're just absolutely over the moon that people are just happy to listen to the shit that we talk every week. So just a
It
huge,
is
huge
funny.
thank you. The communities tab thing on YouTube will have been live by the time this goes out. So yeah, we'll have sorted it all out. I'm planning to post an introduction post on there. And then, yeah, you, the people, can actually just post things and we can all see it and just make a real community out of it. So yeah, please post on there. And we also just recently found out that on YouTube, we've just hit over 227,000 views, like of all time, for all the
That is
videos that we put out.
insane.
So
We're
once
almost at a
again,
quarter mil, baby.
yes, huge, huge, huge thank you again to everybody
I
that's
mean,
that's
like a
watched
huge.
us.
I don't even think huge can even like
No,
be
no,
considered a
it's not
word when
enough.
we're talking about this.
It's
This is
not enough.
gargantuan.
Yeah, yeah.
This is just is. There's no other words to explain of like how
Astronomical thanks.
astronomical. I think that this is just it's just one of those things that you can't fathom,
Yeah.
and we are just so here to be thankful. But without further ado, we got our top five pop punk songs, man. How was this week for you listening to pop punk? Like, what was like your process here?
I was going to hold this comment until the end, but I guess I'll open with it instead. But I think that this week was quite a tough week because there's so many
Really,
bangers that you can choose from.
that's true.
I Part of it, I just literally did not even know where to start. I was going off nostalgic. I was going off modern. I was going off things that I'd, you know, heard over the years, and like some of them ranked higher. And then I was like, oh, but that means these are going to have to drop out. And it was quite a stressful week, to be honest. And another point that I actually picked up, looking at your picks and looking at my picks, I kind of feel like UK and US had different pop punk definitions.
That is true. No, that is very true.
I thought a
That was
lot
very
of
true.
I thought a lot of yours could have been considered emo. And then I was like, oh, is that why he's chosen pop punk? Just to wheedle in another emo week?
Weasel in my emo music, you know? Come on, man. I am the emo king here.
You are the king.
Look. If Megan can be the emo queen, I can be the emo king. I am the sad boy here. I'm the sad slash sweet boy here. We're going to do
I
this.
thought of your sad boy playlist quite a few times while I
Did
was
you
listening to your
really?
picks. Seriously, I
That's
did.
so funny. That's
Yeah.
so good.
I'm like, this is
I
on there.
love it,
This is
man.
on there. Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah,
all
it
right.
was still
Well, I
fun
think
overall. Fun week.
it was. So I think that I will start this one. So we're gonna go back to like my high school days, Navy days. We're gonna
Oh, yeah.
go to as You Were So Last Summer by Taking Back Sunday. Man. This was, you know what? I want your thoughts first with this.
Okay.
What was it for you with this one?
So I'm just checking my
Have you heard this song before?
my pen and paper notes. This was the problem I had with it. I don't think I've heard most of your picks. I've definitely heard one of them, but
Yeah,
I don't know. For me, like Take It Back Sunday, All Time Low, I never got massively into them.
yeah.
So I did struggle a little bit in recognizing like the picks that you'd got. This one though, I did enjoy. This is one that I do remember I did enjoy.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it, man. I'm so
Yeah,
glad.
I did really like, which is classic pop punk. That little chugging guitar, how it starts, is awesome. It
It's
really
so
is.
good, bro. It's so
Yeah,
iconic
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
You
It
know.
is. Yeah. Um, but I did write. I have got actually got written down. I would like an explanation of the song, as in what the meaning behind the song is, because
All right.
calling someone "you're so last summer" and then reading the lyrics, I just could not make the connection as to what he was actually like getting at, if you know what I mean. So,
So I got some facts about the song.
okay.
Not only did I pick this song because it's nostalgic for me,
Yeah.
and it's funny because when I heard this song, I was like, I gotta listen to the album now. You know, I gotta listen to the whole album.
Yeah.
And I listened to the album, and I was like, okay, I have to pick this one because it's just like here it says this is one of the band's most iconic tracks, and it really
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I got my notes right here. You know, they're all right here.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because there's like there's sharp lyricism in here. It's an emotional recklessness helped define an emo pop punk wave. So this was like one of those. This is one of the first songs that you get, and you're just like, okay, well, where do I start with pop punk? Here you go.
Yeah.
Like this is it.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, the line says, "I wish I never met you in the first place." Doesn't ask for pity. It just is what most people never say out loud. This is like a song that you sing from the inside.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Like
This
a
is
behind closed
this is
doors
one.
song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is one where you scream to the air, you scream to the emptiness, you scream to the silence.
Yeah.
You know, because it says, "Because I'm a wishful thinker with the worst intentions. This will be the last chance you ever get to drop my name. This is the last time you get to say my name anytime.
Yeah.
Like I am done with you. You were so last summer because you're dead to me, basically."
Get
And
it
that's
now.
kind of like where it comes from.
Okay.
And but at the same time, he goes like where he'll go. Like he was like, if I'm just bad news, then you're a liar.
Yeah.
You know, like I love that line too because it's like, okay, you're lying about me. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever. If I'm not bad news, you're a liar. Like
Mm.
I'm a great person.
Right.
And then there was one that said where he was like, you know,
like that.
with my one last dying grasp, I would apologize for bleeding on your shirt.
Oh,
I
yeah, I do
really
remember
love that line
yeah.
too. So that line actually comes from a place of like not pity, but like it's more of it's so emotional, so raw because it's like you cared about this person so much, but at the same time, you know, you're still thinking of them. You're still thinking of like what you can do to like be thankful for that they were in your life in the first place. You know, it's like, okay, cool, you can stab me, you can kill me, whatever, but I will still apologize for bleeding on you. You know, because like you meant a lot to me. But this is kind of like a letting go song in a way, but it's so raw and so visceral with the lyrics that you just can't help. And you can't help but to just get into the tunes, man.
Yeah.
Like this is such a banger. Like it's like, and we're starting off strong with this one.
Very
and
strong.
I was like, because first of all, huge shout out to Megan. You know, she's a big emo person, big pop punk. You know, she loves all of these bands. She helped me out a lot with this list, and I was like, does this list look okay? You know, like I want your opinion because I trust that you're gonna do right on this. That is correct. And we were looking at Taking Back Sunday, and I was like, I really want to do a Taking Back Sunday song, but I don't know which one I want to do. And we went ahead and did You're So Last Summer, and because I was like, perfect. I think that this is a very emotional, raw feeling song, and it's one of their most iconic ones. And I had a feeling that you have never heard these guys before, so I kind of picked them for that reason.
Okay.
But now that I've kind of explained it a little bit, what are your afterthoughts with this song now?
Very emo-y.
Of course it is. What do you? This is me we're talking about.
Exactly. I did not expect anything less. But you know, I understand the song better now, actually. So yeah, that does make more sense. And I did pick up on that line about I'll even apologize or whatever. I'll say sorry if I bleed on you. That was a good line, a memorable one. And yeah, so now if I'm just bad news, then you're a liar.
Here.
I get that as well now. Yeah, it's good.
You kind of get it now. It's like, okay, you're gonna lie about me being a bad person. Okay, cool, whatever. Like, bye.
Yeah,
bye, Felicia. You know, get out of here.
Oh my god,
get out of here.
Yeah,
that's all I really got for this
one.
We got many more to go through. So we're gonna go ahead and go to your
my
number 5.
Yeah.
So this is kind of one of those ones where I thought that you were gonna have, and you did. So, and I was like, okay,
but
I want to hear.
That's the
your
thing.
reason of why you have this one.
I didn't have it.
Holiday Green Day, bro.
Holiday by
Like,
Green Day. Yeah.
this was like a last pick for you too, wasn't
It
it?
was, yeah, because I'd already got everything else picked out, and I just needed like the number 5, and I had a couple in mind, and I was like, no, I don't want that one, and I didn't want to go too basic bitchy with it, but I think I maybe just did with all of mine anyway. But yeah, so literally the reason that I picked this is because obviously 2 weeks ago now, when this goes out, I was at Download Festival. Green Day were the headliner, and when this came on, everybody went absolutely crazy for it, as you
Oh
can probably
yeah.
imagine anyway.
Oh, of
As
course.
soon as that opening riff came in, that was it. And everybody was singing along, and it was just such a fun time. So I was like, do you know what? That is the song that I'm missing. This is why I have to pick this one. So it's more, obviously I can still remember it back in the day and a little bit of feeling of nostalgia. But the fact that I've got such a fun memory of it from literally the 2 Fridays ago now, that I thought, yeah, this is it. It's perfect. It has to go in. And it is such a great song, though, as well. That's the thing. It's got a perfect tempo. It's got the sing-along
really
bits.
is.
I really love the parts where it's just the tiny bits at the end of some of the lines where it's like, yes, and everybody's like, oh, way. Everybody just joins in with it as well, and you just can't not. Like, the drums are great. Love those pounding drums as well. And
they're like rolling drums and stuff.
Yeah. It's just great, man. They are such a great band. Like, I don't think I hold these guys
I'm
high
so
enough.
glad we did that review of the Dookie album, the 30th anniversary.
I love that.
I'm so glad we did that review, man, because it gave
me
a much more appreciation for the band.
Yeah, that's it.
So when you had this song, I was gonna scream "basic bitch," I was gonna scream that, whatever. But then I kind of like thought about it, and I was like, okay, this is just staple song for Green Day.
Yeah, it is.
Like, how can you not talk about pop punk and not talk about like Holiday or American Idiot or anything like that? That's kind of like how it is. So, fact about this.
Go on. Yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
All I was going to say it was actually a little bit of a toss of a coin between either this or Minority. I really like that song as well.
Minority is a really good one,
It's a great
too.
song, but this for me just appealed a little bit more just because of how pop punky it is, basically.
So, fun fact about this one. This is a rallying cry from American Idiot. This song becomes an anthem for rebellion and unrest. This song was written in 10 minutes, bro.
10 minutes?
This song was written in 10 minutes. It's one of Green Day's most recognizable hits.
Oh, my
10 minutes, this song. Billy wrote this song in 10 minutes.
That is talent.
Can you absolutely believe that, bro? That is insane that he wrote it in 10 minutes. So for me, on like a side note for me, what I get from this one is like, sometimes I got my notes, like I said, I got my notes, and I kind of write what I feel about the song in a way, kind of like, like depending on day to day, I'll write different notes. Like you can ask me in 6 months, I'll write a different note for this song. But for right now, this one, for me, it's more of just like, sometimes the best way to process what's happening inside is just let the volume drown out everything else. And that's what this song does for me. You drown out everything and you blast this song in your car. And you're singing every lyric, bro. You know every word. You know every beat of this song. This is an absolute staple of a song, and I was so happy that you picked this one, man. Because like I said, I was going to scream "Basic Bitch," but I was like, no, I can't do that because I find myself doing the same thing. I'm not allowing
that this week.
No, don't allow it. Don't allow it for me.
It's banned.
I really love this one because, like I said, there's such an unrest with this song where people are like, okay, well, I'm fucking done being tired of going through this bullshit. Let's just throw on like a great song and just drown out the noise, man. This is what I want. And Green Day does such a good job with that with their music. And I think that this was a phenomenal pick for you, man.
Thank you very much. Obviously, there is like the political side to it as well, because I did do a little bit of a look into what the song
meant. And what did you get from it?
It was obviously most of Green Day stuff are kind of like anti-government songs anyway, but this one was specifically about
I get you.
America invading Iraq back in the day.
Yeah, that was a big thing for them. Yeah, that was a big thing.
Yeah, that's what this was actually written about. Not to get political, because we're not really about that here. But
no, we're not.
It was just, obviously there's still shit going on in the world as from when this was written up until literally like today. So it's still one of those songs that's like still relevant now. You know what I mean?
It really is, and kind of American Idiot is kind of like that too, you know, in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you want to get funny with it, you can go Canadian Idiot by Weird Al Yankovic. You know,
Oh
you
my
can
God,
just go that way, that route too.
love
Oh,
that.
that was a fun episode too, man. I
Yeah,
missed
yeah,
that
that was a
episode
fun
so much.
episode actually. Yeah, love that one. But
That's all I
yeah,
really
yeah,
got for this one, man.
that's
This
all
was
I've
a
got.
great pick, man.
So,
Yeah. So I think that I'm gonna go to my number 4.
okay.
This one, this one is so nostalgic for me that
Yeah.
no one like really understands where it comes from. But I went with Lights and Sounds by Yellow Card, and once
Okay.
again, I don't need to explain myself. Huxley, what did you first think about this song when you heard it?
I think this is the ones that I have heard before. I'm pretty sure I've heard this. It sounds
Okay.
familiar, unless it is just a familiar sounding song. But I really enjoyed this. I did really, really like this. It was
What did you like about it?
one of the top picks, I think, for me. So I've got written down very upbeat and very punchy, which I enjoyed. It's kind of starts and hits you in the face, which is really enjoyable. One of the lines I got down that I enjoyed was "Smile big for everyone, even when you know what they've done."
Yeah. Kind of like a backstabbing kind of deal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That sort of stood out for me, and I liked it. But then, of course, on the other side of it, I thought, well, that is like a backhanded way of saying be kind to people, even if you know that they're a dickhead.
Little bit. Like,
still, be good to each other.
Yeah, what I tell everyone every freaking week, bro. Every video,
exactly.
Be good to each other. Like that's how hard is that? It's not that hard to be good to each other.
Not at all.
Like just be the light and sounds that you want to be in this world. And that's kind of where I get this song from.
Exactly.
Like for me, a fun fact for this one.
Oh, yeah.
For me, this was a stylistic leap for the band, incorporating heavier guitars in a darker tone, but still keeping the violin that made them unique. And that violin is amazing in this, in any of their songs.
Yeah.
It's so cool to see like a pop punk band have a violin.
Yeah,
and I absolutely love that. But to me, for like my kind of emotional note here, this is for the nights when your emotions are like louder than your thoughts. You know, the song feels like a release in a way because like I said, all these songs that are on my list today, I blare in my car. Like this is. Like I will sing, I will do the drums, I will do the guitar, I'll do the backup vocals.
See you doing
I'll do
this
every. This is bro. The song is amazing.
Yeah.
So also, I'm going to let you on a little secret. I don't know if you read our Discord messages here lately, but I have bought tickets to go see A Day to Remember and Yellow Card September 27th. And I'm going to be in the lawn seats.
Yes.
I'm going to be in the lawn, and it's going to be
cool.
So it's going to be so me and Megan are going.
Yeah.
So I bought her a ticket because this will be our first time together seeing A Day to Remember in concert.
Oh, okay.
So I think that was really cool. But Yellow Card's going to be there. I was like, they got to play this song.
Yeah.
Like this is my favorite song by them. They just have to.
Yeah.
Like, look, I could have picked like Ocean Avenue or Only One or anything like that. But I think that this is probably a way better like sound I think that people are like looking for. If you like, because everyone's like, oh, okay, cool, Ocean's Avenue, whatever. Go listen to Lights and Sounds. Go listen to this whole fucking album. This whole album is amazing.
It's good.
It's like this was. I got a way, you know how. I got a way to work this out. I got a way. Just a way, like he's like builds up. I don't mind the kind of repetition for this one because that drums in the back.
I was about to ask you about that.
Hold on. I'm getting there because the drums are building up, right? And then the guitar hits in, and then it gets harder and harder, progressively harder.
Yeah.
I just absolutely love the vocals on this. This is probably one of my all-time favorite songs. I knew you were going to say something about this. Like, I knew it. I knew it was coming. But this part right here, when it comes right here, when it says, I got away, the music like cuts out and then the drums come back in.
Yeah, I love it when
songs
do that.
Man, stop, take a look around. Take a look around at everything, man.
Yeah.
You know, let it bring you in. Let things bring you in and just like slow burn, let it all fade out and pull the curtain down. Like let things just happen. You know, like let them just be. You know, and he says, I wonder where you've been. Like, where have you been my whole life? You know, like when you said to a friend, you know, that you've known for years is like, you know, where were you when I was like 10 years old, man? Where were you when I was like this old? Like, I wish I've known you my whole life. You know, and that's kind of where this song brings it. This song gives me like a hopeful presence for the future, for
Mm,
people to just be good to each other.
yeah,
And I think that that's what this song really gets to be, man.
yeah, yeah. I do have written down repetition, explain yourself. But
Of course, of course,
I guess
of
you already,
course.
you've
And I
done that
did,
already.
and
Yeah,
I
no, you
did,
did. You did. That's
and I
fine.
did.
But yeah, as soon as he started going all over with that, I was like,
I
right,
knew you were gonna
I
do
am
something
gonna
about that. I was
get
like, I
him on
know he's
this
gonna
because he
say
gets me on it every single time.
it. That's all I got for this one, man. It's such a hype song, and I'm so excited
It's
to go see them in September.
oh man, yeah, that's gonna be
And
great.
bro, I'm gonna take videos and I'm gonna like go,
Yeah, you better
like
do.
actually go see them and
Mm,
everything. So we're gonna go to your next one, man.
okay.
All
So my
right.
number 4
So
is "Roll the
your number
Dice"
4,
by Fluorescence.
yes, this is the one that I wanted to talk about.
Oh, interesting. Well,
So,
kick straight off with it, then
so
go on.
yeah, so all right. So let me pull up the song first so we can actually have like
Okay.
the words for it and stuff. Okay, we'll let the song play. There's a fun fact about this one that I was very happy to find out.
Yeah.
This is a newer pop punk band,
Mm,
and the Fluorescents are they're keeping it alive with a raw energy and strong hooks. The song is like their standout song, I think.
yeah.
And what I like is I like where the lyrics. The lyrics are amazing in this song,
They are.
and that's kind of where I gravitated towards. It wasn't really the music.
Mm,
I really loved his voice. It was unique,
yeah.
and I think that this is going to be a band that I think that I'm going to follow for a while. You know it,
Mm,
so y'all can see it live.
yeah, yeah.
Follow. Like this is going to be one of those songs to where I think I can gravitate towards
Yeah.
because it's an emotional song. I was
Mm,
like, is Huxley emo right now? Like,
a
what's
little
going on
bit. Yeah,
here?
you rub it
They're
off
like a
on me.
little bit like here's like I can feel the emotion when I walk into the room and you got me in focus, but the camera just don't zoom. Like it doesn't zoom in on the face, it doesn't zoom in on the
Mm,
actual emotion itself.
yeah.
This was a very the wordplay was really good in this
Yes,
one, I
that's what I
think,
love about it.
and
Yeah.
that's kind of what I gravitated towards. But
So
but
my
like another
first
no hold on. Oh
uh,
no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was just going to say
Um,
my first introduction. I think I found them on TikTok actually, and we're just
really, that's
absolutely
cool,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I
And I
love
just
that.
absolutely fell in love with his voice. And the first opening words where he rhymes the words "moment" with serotonin, and I just absolutely
I
love
do
that.
like that. I was
And
going to bring that up. That
I
was
thought,
really cool.
wow, that is absolutely great. The fact that you've rhymed those two words together, and that's literally like what pulled me in straight away.
And this is such a unique band too, because these guys are all different like ethnicities and stuff, and it's
Mm,
like they all came together for one purpose to make good pop punk music.
yeah,
And I think that
exactly.
they did a great job.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, for this one, this song to me is about chasing something, knowing it might fall apart, but doing it anyways, trying to figure it
Mm,
out and be like, okay, if I don't take this risk now, how will I know if it's ever going to work out in the long run? How do
yeah,
I know
yeah.
if this is going to work out now? Like the camera's not zooming in on how I'm really feeling now, but
Mm,
if I zoom out on the bigger picture,
yeah, yeah.
it's like, oh, now it makes so much more sense.
Mm,
And I really love this one. And this is such a good anthem for like emo boys like myself that are hopeful
yeah,
for
yeah. It
like
is.
a better future, like
Yeah, yeah.
emotionally and mentally. This is a good like mental awareness song too,
Mm,
and an emotional awareness song
yeah,
where
yeah.
people can, like learn to take risk, learn to be yourself and don't like disqualify yourself from like learning something new or doing
Mm,
something you're scared of, like step out of your boundary zone.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's like you're rolling the dice, right? So
Hmm.
it's like, okay, cool. If I don't roll the dice at all, so I just keep them in my hand, they're
Yeah,
not going to do
exactly.
anything.
Mm,
Like I'm not going anywhere. But
yeah,
if I
yeah.
roll that dice, I can take that chance. And I
Mm,
really absolutely love this song, man. The song was so good. I
great.
really loved it, man.
I love it. I love that you loved it.
Did you expect me to love this song as much as I did?
Yeah, I think I did just because of how much I've loved it. And
Really?
I've just been listening to them. Like, as soon as I found them, I was like, okay, I need to go find out what these have got to offer. And yeah, they've got a lot of really good songs. They're really they're talented songwriters. Like I said already, love that guy's voice. The vocalist. I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but he's really, really good at singing. And I just thought, do you know what? It is pop punk. It's something that I've kind of
Tyler
discovered.
Milka? Tyler
Oh
Milka,
yeah,
this
yeah,
composer
yeah, yeah,
lyricist.
yeah.
So I guess that's him.
Shout
Yeah.
out to
Okay.
Tyler. And then I thought, do you know what?
Yeah.
Like you've said as well, like it is like modern pop punk. So I thought, on the show we like to try and highlight new artists and new music and share it with the world. So I just thought, yeah, they're definitely worth getting in a top 5 because I just enjoy this one and all
Like
of
here,
the other stuff as well.
So what I like is as you and I fall on opposite sides.
Hmm.
Is that yeah, but I'll still roll the dice.
Yeah.
You and I are complete opposites when it comes to certain things, but I'm still going to take this chance, whether it ends in failure or it succeeds.
Hmm.
And like I said, man, this is such a good song. I really enjoyed the message behind the song.
It is feel good, even though it's kind of a bit edgy on the lyrics of sadness, or I don't know. I still find it.
It's kind of like in the middle in a way, you know, because I feel like if you're rolling the dice, it's like you're taking a chance, so you don't know what the outcome is going to be. So it's not really an emotional song. It's more just like just take the chance. Take the risk. Do it.
Take a
Go
leap
do
of
it.
faith and see. Yeah, think about everything else later. I think you're right.
Yeah, do it now and save the discussion for later. And I think that's actually really cool. And I really love this song, man.
Also, they're definitely worth a follow on their TikTok because they post things like they'll just all be standing in the street. And it's like they'll post a thing saying, "A day to remember said if we get 10,000 likes on this, then we can join them on tour."
Oh, that's funny. That's so funny.
They kind of change.
Oh my god! You gotta show me that fucking post, bro. You gotta show me that post.
They are really funny.
Oh, that's so good, man. So that just oh my god, that's so good. So we're gonna go to my number 3.
Yeah.
This one was actually chosen by Megan. Megan brought this song to my attention.
Okay.
So shout out to Megan. She's going to get a lot of shout outs. She's going to get a lot of shout outs this week, man. But this is the acoustic one. Coffee Shop Soundtrack.
Yep.
This is such an emotional song, but I think I prefer the acoustic one than I do the actual one. It just hits different.
Yeah.
It's just one of those songs because I even told Megan, it's like, I am such a sucker for an acoustic. Me and Hugsy are both suckers for these acoustic songs.
Yeah, we really are, yeah.
And so what I get from it, fun fact about this one, the acoustic version strips away the noise and makes the yearning even more personal. It's a fan favorite for late night car rides and long goodbyes. So I think that is absolutely true.
Yeah.
And I think that's like I sing this, like I said, I sing all these at full blast, bro. This is just one of my favorite songs of all time. But for me, personally, because it's like sometimes all you want is to sit in silence with someone and not feel like you're losing something. You want to be with that friend. You want to spend time with them. But you don't want, like, if there's silence, that's okay. You got to be okay with the silence, or else you're not okay with, being around that person when they're talking. Because if you can't be around someone when they're silent, how can you, like, be around them when they're talking to you? Because that maybe you have a problem with silence, or maybe, like it says, you will be the one to carry me home that reminds me of my wasted youth. Like, will you be that one that's going to carry me home and just remind me that, like, how much I've wasted of my life of you not being around? And that's kind of where I get it from, man. The lyrics are sad, obviously, but there's still hope in these lyrics as well. There's hope in here where, there's still, like, there's still that street light that's on to where it's like, okay, cool, there's still this one light and it's around this coffee shop. And I think that I can just go here and just be okay. And I think that that's what this song kind of speaks to me about. What did you get from this song, man?
Can I open up with a couple of questionable questions?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
I think I don't prefer the acoustic one. I think I prefer the regular song
really
better. Even though, as you just said, I am a sucker for an acoustic one. But I did listen to both.
Is that why you put both of them on the playlist?
Yeah, just in case. Yeah. I don't know. I think one thing I didn't enjoy about the acoustic is that kind of weird auto tune that he's got on his voice.
I will agree with that one. I will agree that it's a little weird, but
It's
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 really
a
just
strange choice for me. I just feel like if it's an acoustic stripped back song, you don't want to be adding vocal effects on.
I actually kind of agree with that in a
Okay.
way because, like you said, if it's going to be a raw sound, don't
Mm,
do any vocalizations on it. Just
yeah,
let
yeah.
the rawness come out.
Mm,
Because I think that a band that me and Megan both like that does this is Dashboard Confessional. They do
mm,
acoustics and
yeah.
they don't do any of that stuff. I mean, there's
Mm,
probably many bands that do that, but for the
yeah,
most part,
yeah,
that's all
yeah.
I can really think about.
Mm.
But they do wonderfully, and they do it like
Like we said, stripped
perfectly.
back. Yeah,
It's so stripped back
that's what
that
you
it's
want.
just so raw.
Mm.
But for me, I really do just enjoy the guitar with this one. I think the
Yeah, yeah.
guitar is
I
just
have to fully
probably the
agree
part
with
that
that.
pulls me back in.
Mm.
The guitar pulled me in. I was
Yeah.
like, man, this is like a song that I could probably learn on guitar and I can
Mm.
sing to myself
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sing in the silence to where I think that the silence is bothering me.
Mm.
I can just fill it with sound.
Yeah.
And I can fill it with this song and maybe I would be okay in the morning.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of like how it really is for me. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
sad song, but like there's some kind of peace here in a
Well,
way, you know.
I was gonna say
Go
a
ahead.
note that I had on was one of the lines that I liked is cheap shots won't be able to break bones.
I
And
love
I
that.
like that.
That's
He's kind of saying,
I
no,
like
I
that.
am, you can do what you want to me, but, you can give your little shitty comments or whatever, but they're not going to hurt me. I'm going to continue to stay strong. And I actually thought that the coffee shop sound, like the title of the track, coffee shop soundtrack to me was almost, and I think you've alluded to the same thing, but it almost like a safe space. Like, who doesn't have a favorite coffee shop that they like going to, and you
Right?
feel
Who doesn't have one?
safe in there, and you get your favorite drink and you like being in there, and that's kind of like the same feeling that I got from the whole song. But yeah, I did enjoy, even though I kind of slated it to begin with. Sorry, those were the negative comments first.
No, that's fine.
So
No, no.
I just think
On the positives.
I really do think if he just didn't have the auto tune on his voice, then the acoustic version would definitely be the better version because it'd be more like raw and emotional more than it is.
I think that's very true. I
Yeah,
actually that's probably one of the things I do. I will agree with you on.
yeah.
Let's you know what? I'll just make sure to see what Megan says about that when she hears this. I'll be like, so Megan, what do you think about this? And then she'll
Oops.
probably answer me. She'll probably text me.
Yeah.
It's like, Hux, he's all wrong. He's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We're all entitled to our opinions. That's what I will back that up with.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So let's go ahead and go to your next one because that's all I got for this one.
Yeah,
What is
okay.
your next one, Huxley?
So my next one is an absolute classic banger from the noughties, and it is Sum 41 with Fat Lip. My
Let's go.
goodness me.
Let's talk
Blood,
about this one, man.
blood us with nostalgia. That's what I'm doing.
Oh yes, man.
I mean,
I absolutely love this song.
yeah, I literally feel like I don't even have to really say that much about this because I'm sure everybody's heard it and can just rap those lyrics like we all can.
I mean, like there who grew up in the early 2000s
Exactly.
and doesn't know this song?
Yeah, if
Like,
you're a
for real.
millennial and you don't know this song, you are revoking the
You need to
millennial
get the
badge.
fuck out of my house. Like
yeah.
you need to go.
Move now.
Yeah, move now from this neighborhood. I never want to see you again. Like,
So
for me, this one, oh no, go ahead. No, because it's your song. Go ahead, man.
yeah, the reasons for picking is just because, like, classic high school memories, like learning to play the drums in school. And I remember this coming out. It was hilarious. They were just acting like dicks in the video, which we are fans of. Jackass and CKY was big at the time. So it kind of all just slotted together and,
And I'm going to allude to that too later.
All right.
Like, with this song. So this one actually is funny that you say it because it's because this is like a skater punk song in a way. Because you saw this in a lot of skate videos. And I was a big CKY fan myself growing up. I watched all the skate videos.
Yeah.
I got burps. I'm so sorry.
I'll cut that out.
So you won't. It's fine. So when it came to this one, they did blend like skater punk with pop punk.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that this is and I even wrote in my note that this is a chaotic anthem that launched them into their stardom, mixing skate punk energy with teen angst.
Correct.
That's absolutely a fucking spot on rendition of what the song was.
Yeah.
And also from from like my perspective, it was reckless, ridiculous, and exactly what pop punk needed. You know,
Correct.
this is
Exactly.
and a reminder that it's okay to laugh through the mess. You know, everything's a mess, but just laugh through it, man.
Yeah.
Laughter is some of the best medicine you can have, and this song was just freaking ridiculous, man.
It was.
Like I just there's like here, don't like this line right. Don't count on me to let you know when. Don't count on me. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this again. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess up again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna mess up over and over and over.
That's why they've got the fat lip, because they're just gonna keep doing it and falling
Because they're
over.
just getting messing up, and that's why they're messing up.
Yeah.
And it says, it's the point you're missing. Don't count on me because I'm not listening.
Yeah.
I'm not going to listen, man.
Exactly.
I'm just going to learn this the hard way. I'm going to get fat lips every single time.
Yeah, yeah.
I really love these guys. And I don't know why I'm not following them. I'm following them now. I should have been following them a long time ago.
Failure.
I am a failure, bro. I almost picked one of their songs for this list, but it wasn't this one.
No, no,
I was going to pick Pieces.
All right.
Pieces was the one I was going to pick for this
one. I thought you were going to say
but
Still
I ended up
Waiting.
not going.
I saw it in the playlist.
That's a good one too, or the Hell song.
Yeah,
and I was like, and I was talking to Megan. It's like, should I do like the Hell song, or I don't want to do Fat Lip. Huxley's probably going to have Fat Lip, you know. And I called. This is the one I called. Yeah, you're very predictable, and I was like, okay, so he's probably going to be Fat Lip, so I don't want to do that. But we ended up not doing any Sum 41 because we felt like there was more like other bands that need to be explored on the channel that we have.
Yeah.
And I think that, Sum 41 still needs to be explored. I think that, there maybe later down the road we could do like a Sum 41 top 5.
I think that would be
a really fun episode.
They are like ending the band towards the end of this year out there. They're out on the last
Yes, they are.
They've got the last album out, so we could do a farewell to Sum 41 episode. That would actually be really cool.
I think that would be a really cool. I think when they announce that, I think we could just record it that we could be like, okay, this is their farewell. Because they've been making music for a long time now, man.
Yeah.
And they're just now going into retirement. Bro, y'all are legends.
They've earned that, and they've definitely earned it.
And the video, like you said, the video is chaotic in this one. and you look back, if you watch this video now, this video, I can't remember when this video came out, but it was early 2000s.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, this is the piece of nostalgia that I was missing in my life right here.
And do you know what? You've made me think of, while you've been talking there, actually, you've made me think that I reckon this, because you said that they were like skater crossover, skater punk, pop punk. I reckon, and this may be a bold statement and may require some sort of klaxon effect adding in right here, but I think that I'm quite comfortable in saying that I reckon this band, and certainly from this video, opened up skating a lot to the mainstream, or certainly brought more people interested in skating that might not have, seen the music video, MTV or whatever.
I'll agree to that. No.
And then was like, oh, that looks quite fun. Maybe we should get into skating. I think that's.
I absolutely agree with that because I think because it's so chaotic that when you're skating, you want the kind of chaos in your life,
and you're a teenager, and you're like, let's go do it.
You're a teenager, you got that angst, and you're just like, I'm going to go do it anyways, kind of deal.
And get that
that's
fat lip.
what this song is. Go get that fat lip. Go get the broken shin bones and stuff, and go try to do a hard flip and like hit your crotch. That shit sucks, bro. I was trying to do a hard flip one time, and it hit me like in between my groin, and I didn't skate for like almost a whole week because of that injury.
Yeah.
Oh, I was scarred, bro. It hurt. It was hurt so bad. I was so afraid to do a hard flip for the longest time. I was like, I'm not doing this fucking anymore.
Just a 15-year-old update from me. I never actually learned to skate. I always was the inline skater instead.
I mean, you're still skating.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I meant I didn't learn to skateboard. Yeah, I was just an inline skater.
I was gonna say, that's still skating.
Yeah. A couple of my friends did.
I was a skateboarder.
I literally could not get it, seriously. I tried, but
I rode my skateboard everywhere, bro. I brought my skateboard to school.
Yeah.
I was doing kick flips and ollies off of like 6, 7, 8 sets, off the, bro, there was one time I remember, since we're going to like talk about it here real quick. So there was a time in my life when I was heavy into skateboarding. I was about 15, 16 years old. between 14 and 16 years old. I was a big time for skating for me.
Yeah.
And I went to this school that had a 6 set on it. And if y'all don't know what a set is, it's just a number of stairs before you reach the bottom.
Yeah.
So a 6 set is pretty high up still
Mm.
for like a beginner that's trying to learn.
Yeah.
I was trying to do a kickflip off of it. Not really an ollie, because I already knew how to ollie, but I want to kickflip or heel flip off of this set. I can't tell you how many times that I tried before I got one.
Oh God.
Like it had to have been like 50.
Yeah.
So it had to have been like 50 times before I like got one. I went to school the next day like something was shoved up my ass, bro. Like it would hurt so bad. It was because as a kid you don't realize, oh, I'm going to continually do this over and over, not realizing the amount of stress you're putting on your body doing this over and over. Now that as an adult trying that, no, you won't see me doing it more than 3 times.
Enough, yeah.
Like 1 to 3 times, I'm good, man. I'm not doing it anymore. But as a teenager, you're like, I need to keep going. I need to get this down. I need to do this. I need to it's kind of like a self-validation thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that like I want to do this. And I ended up doing it. I landed and I was like, I'm good. I'm good for the day. You know, I'm good. That's my little story from this one, man.
Love that.
So we're on my
number
2.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's fun, man. So I went with the acoustic version of "Memory" by Sugar Cold.
Yep.
This Megan showed me this acoustic version because I did not know it existed.
Okay.
And she showed this to me, and you do a side-by-side comparison. This is how you do an acoustic cover right here.
Yeah.
I think that this is one of my. I even told her is like. I just re-listened to the song and she's like, I'm on my second time now too. And it's like, I'm on number 3 now. Like, this is like how I think this was like the other day that she showed. I think this was like, because today's Friday that we're recording. I think she showed this to me on like Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was like Wednesday she showed me.
Right,
and she's like, oh, this might be a good song for you. And she sent this to me and I was like, and I'm in my truck and I'm like, at a stoplight and I'm like, I've just like binged this song like 4 or 5 times. And it's like, I love this song so much, man. So the fun facts I got this one. The acoustic version showcases the vulnerability that's buried underneath the original polished production. So if you get to like the actual regular version of this one, you don't get like that emotional state
no way.
From, you know, like there's no way. Because like you're angry and stuff like that in the actual version, but this one kind of, like you said, it strips it back. You get the rawness out of it, and I am all here for that. Give me the rawness. Give me what you're really feeling. You know what I mean? Like this, and
without
auto-tune. So for me, the kind of like my emotional side of this one, well, the song is about wishing things could stay the same just a little bit longer. Even when you know they won't. And that is, you know, like, because I just don't want to be a memory. Like, you know, I don't want to be, no one does, you know. And it's just like, take it back to the disaster where my heart was beating faster, holding on to feel that way or feel the same. Man, that hits so hard acoustically. If you go to the actual version of this one, which, by the way, go listen to that album. That album is amazing. I love Sugar Cold. Like that Sugar Cold album is probably the only album that I really know by them.
Right.
So but I really absolutely love that album. I haven't really delved deep into Sugar Cold.
Yeah.
But I really like this song, and I was like, oh, cool. I really like Memory, you know. But then she showed me acoustic, and I was like, this one just tops it. This one's way better.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, man?
I'm just looking at the lyrics now because they're not on Spotify, are they? So I've had to drag them up. But
no, so you have to go to the actual version of the song.
Yeah.
Like,
right. I've just googled the lyrics instead, like a.
No, go ahead.
First comment is never even heard of Sugar Cult before, so definitely want to check these out after listening to this song. Really enjoyed this one. As I already said,
I'm glad you enjoyed that.
This is how an acoustic song should be done, not with any silly effects, just raw, straight back and emotional. And I've also got, you've already said this, but I genuinely have written down, really like the vocals, got a really good voice, very sad song, can feel the raw emotion in the acoustic version, a great choice.
Thanks, man. I really
Literally,
appreciate
I
that.
got the
Shout
exact
out to
same
fucking
thing.
Megan.
Yeah,
Megan's the
yeah.
one that showed me this song.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Megan for
fucking her.
this
She
one.
gets all the fucking shout outs this week, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, she helped me out so freaking much with this one.
The great
And
pick.
this was one of the ones that I told her, I says, I can't thank you enough for this one.
Yeah.
This one is just the
I'm
one that I
definitely
absolutely
gonna have to
love.
check them out more. I didn't actually, admittedly, I did not listen to the full version, the regular version, or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, it was just this one over and over?
Yeah. I
Over and over, really?
I
was
I
just
put it
over and
on,
over.
and when it ended, I was like, no, I'm not ready for this to finish yet. I'd like to listen to it
No,
again.
no,
So
no.
I
I
went
want
straight back
more.
to the start again and listen to it. But yeah, really emotional.
Just like we go,
I
can we
enjoyed
go
it.
back to the disaster? Can we go back, man? I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
want to go back.
Exactly
You know,
that.
like, and this song to me also kind of like brings back that, like, you have this memory in your head and you want to convey that to someone and be like, okay, I don't want this to just be a memory. I want this to be like a reality. You know, I don't want this to become something that I don't want to wish on anyone, you know, because I don't want to fade into a memory. So what do I got to do to not make this just a memory?
Yeah.
And that's what this song kind of means to me. Make it real. And like, how do I make this last? You know, I want, like my heart's beating so fast, like I don't know what to do with this. So where do we go from here? And this song's like, it's so confusing to people that are like in an emotional state of like whether they want to give up or not. This is the one where listen to it, and if it speaks to you, good, because that's what it's supposed to do. You feel the music, feel the song, and just like learn to just not be a memory to people. Learn to be in their lives even when it's hard. You know, when it's hard to be in someone's life, that it's like, okay, cool, I really love and care about this person, and like things just didn't work out, but I don't want them to leave my life because I care and love them so much. So it's like, what do I got to do to change, to just not be the memory, to not be like this robot that lives in the background? Like, I don't want to be a background character anymore. I still want to be a part of this person's life. And that's kind of like where it comes from.
Yeah, good pick.
I really love this song, man.
Very good pick.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and go to your number 2, man. We can go back to.
So now we can go to this.
We can go to this one. We can go to this one. So what's up with this song, man?
This one is neck deep with Can't Kick Up the Roots. And while this literally has such a nostalgic feel to it, it's not an old song. I don't know actually what year it came out, but it's. Have a quick look and see what year it did. No, it came out.
I can do that right now, buddy. I'm already on it. August 14, 2015.
Okay. All right. Okay. So it's 10 years old then now. Oh my God, that makes me feel old.
Almost, yeah. It's just on the verge of it.
Oh God. Oh, my back.
Oh, your back hurts? Oh, your back hurts?
Instantly makes me feel old knowing that this is 10 years. Jeez, God, that I did not expect that. I was thinking more like 5 years old. But anyway, let's take the painkillers and move on to discussing the song. So yeah, what pulls me in about this is I love the way that it starts. I love how it literally kicks off properly. It has got such a nostalgic feel of proper pop punk from back in the day. But when the pre-chorus and the chorus part comes in is my favourites. And he says, "Day by day we grew to love this place, and where I'll make my grave, my anchor lays." And then it comes into the chorus and he says, "I've been wasting away," which is an absolutely classic sing-along line as well.
Oh, yeah, that one.
"I've been wasting away, but in a town with no way out, there's not much else to do anyway. And if you're looking for a place to decay," I just love the way that he's written that. "There'll always be a place in my town called Revelry." And I just like, if you read the whole lyrics of this song, he's basically just saying, this is where we're born, we live our lives, and then we die here. And that's just rinse and repeat for everybody that lives in this town. Nobody gets out, no one makes it or does anything. Everybody just rots here, like what he says, if you're looking for a place to decay. And I don't know, there's something both nostalgic and very relatable like that, because, you know, sometimes you are literally born into a place and you don't go and explore, or you don't travel, or, you know, some people are just stuck in there and they do nothing and then just die there. And it's just a bit of a reminder, you know, I think.
No, I get it.
This whole song, I think anyway, what I get from it is a reminder to go and explore or go travel, or if you're not happy where you are, move out of where you are and go somewhere else. I just find this, even though it's kind of like a sort of sad song,
That's kind of where I got
there
it.
is a positive
Well, to
to
me,
it.
it's not really sad. It's more of kind of like bittersweet
I like
in a
hopeless,
way.
maybe is a better word.
Hopeless is a
Hopeless.
little much, I think.
Okay.
I think that bittersweet's more of a thing. It's like, yeah, we're here to decay,
Mm.
but this is my town. This is where I grew up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is well, it's not really. I don't even really think that he's talking about like a real town. You know what I
No,
mean?
no, yeah,
I think that
yeah,
it's like more like a state of
like
mind
a
that he's in.
metaphorical, yeah.
It's like a metaphorical town,
Mm.
and he's like, this is where my mind stays.
Yeah,
So fun fact for this one.
yeah.
This is from Life's Not Out to Get You. This track cemented Neck Deep's role in the new wave of pop punk. So this was
Oh,
like one of their
okay.
first tracks that was like, okay, we cemented our name now
Mm.
in this genre,
Yeah, yeah.
and
I
I
remember this
absolutely
coming
love
out.
that.
That's why I feel old.
So this is the my kind of take from it,
Yeah,
because like you got your fun fact and you got my take from it.
yeah.
That push pull of loving where you came from, but needing to grow beyond it. It hits when you're standing on an emotional in between ground.
Mm.
You know, that's kind of like where
Yeah.
like you're like in this state emotionally or mentally wherever you're at. It's
Hmm.
like I just can't push past this. I can't. I gotta find that ground
Yeah.
to where I can take that next step. I can take that next leap.
Mm.
And I really love this song for the message. Wasn't it's got great beats. It's got great
Yes.
guitar, great riffs. But the lyrics are just they're vague enough to
Mm.
where they can be for anyone. And I
Yeah.
love songs that do that. It's not about someone specifically
Yeah. Yeah.
or
Yeah.
a place specifically,
Mm.
but this is more about a state of mind and a state of emotional state.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love them. Neck Deep, they are definitely like one of those bands that I don't get to listen to very often
Hmm.
because it's not that, they're not relevant to me. It's
Mm.
more just like somehow they always like went under my radar.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just
Had you
never
heard
really
this
get to
song
listen to them.
before I told you about it?
I did not know about this
All
song
right. Okay.
before, so this was
Well,
like
you're
a first
welcome.
time listen for me,
As
and
you
I
said to
really
me.
appreciate that. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. It is good though. It's
Thank you,
really
Huxley.
good.
This was actually a really good one, and this
Yeah.
kind of gets me into the mood to where I kind of want to listen to like a little bit more of Neck Deep because
Hmm.
I never really got into them like everyone else did.
Yeah.
I was more into like All Time Low and stuff like that,
Mm.
or the Academy is and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's kind of where, or like Yellow Card. That's where I was coming from.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never really got into like this side of it. I think the
Mm.
closest I got to Neck Deep was 4 Years Strong kind of
Oh yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of where I was getting into,
Mm.
or that's probably the closest I can think of right now.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
there's other bands that are probably closer to Neck Deep than
Mm.
than that, but that's the closest I can come up
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I've listened to. But this song was
They've
really
got some
fun,
really
man.
good songs. I've got quite a few of their albums in the car because I'm a millennial. Yeah, on
Okay.
CD.
Way to
But
show your age, Huxley.
I know. Yeah, my back does that for me. So yeah,
Good.
definitely check out some of their other songs. I do actually think you'd like these.
I will, man. I
Yeah.
actually will. I actually am. I am working tomorrow. Usually I
Mm.
have the day off, but I got to make up some tickets. I might throw on an album or two of
Yeah,
theirs
yeah, you should.
and
Yeah,
just like and give it a listen
yeah. Well,
because I kind of
don't
want
be
to see
shy.
what they're all
Follow
about.
them. I can see you're not following them.
Okay,
Don't be
fine,
shy.
fine.
Join the other 3.8 million listeners.
Oh, that was such a heavy click.
No, I really do think you'd
I
enjoy them though.
I think I will too, and I'm
Mm.
and I'm really glad that you showed me this song and this kind of like is like my not really introduction to them because I've heard other songs by them,
No, this
but
is the
this is
kick
kind
in
of
your
like
ass
one
that
of
you
those.
needed.
This is the kick in the ass I needed, and I absolutely love this song, man. This song is a
Yeah, it's great.
banger.
That's all I've got for that.
Are we on our number ones now?
We're on to the biggies.
Oh man. All right, man. So my number
What you got?
one. Oh my god, bro, you're gonna love this one. This one is About a Girl by the Academy, as I just mentioned them.
Yep.
This Me and Megan love singing this song. Me and
Okay.
Megan absolutely love just I think anytime that she rides in my car or I ride in
Mm.
her car, this is one of those songs that always comes on
Yeah.
because this is just a staple song for pop punk.
Mm.
This is one of those ones where it was once I heard it, it was a hit.
Yeah.
Like that was it. That's all I needed.
Mhm.
One time. and just the way that he like talks about her. But this song is like, he doesn't want to be in love with this girl. He doesn't want to waste his words about this girl.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. And then he's like, maybe it is worth it. And then he kind of finds out that it's not worth it. Like,
Yeah.
it's so. My fun fact for this one: this is the band's highest charting single, listed on Rolling Stone's top 100 songs in 2008. So this was they made
Okay.
the top song.
Wow.
But the words that I love the most, it says, "She'll never notice I'm not in love. This is not my heart. I'm not going to waste these words about a girl." And I absolutely love it. Speaks so much to me in ways because I'm an emotional being. We all know this. I'm a sad boy. Like I'm here, I'm just here just trying to make it through the world as a sad, sweet boy.
Yeah.
But this song is just because sometimes you do want to waste your words about a girl. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's worth it to you.
Yeah.
And like it says right here, last night I knew what to say, but you weren't there to hear it. These lines so well rehearsed, tongue tied, and overloaded. Like I'm so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it's like you're not here to hear these words that I have to say to you. I am just so overloaded with all of these emotions and all these words that I want to say, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I say. No, there's no choice or there's nothing I can say to change the choice of a person. Especially with someone that you've lost. In a way that you loved very much.
Yeah.
It's not that you don't love them anymore, but it's like, why would I want to waste these words about this if nothing's going to change?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not interested.
And that's kind of where I got it.
Yeah.
And there was like another one where I was kind of getting, it says, the song is not about getting the girl. It's about the space between wanting and letting go and trying to make peace with what never quite landed. So there's something that wasn't quite there, or like it just didn't happen. And it's kind of sad to like when someone goes through that, because I want to be wanted. I want to be loved to be loved. And he says, to be loved, what more could you ask for? And to be loved, everyone wants to be loved to be loved.
Yeah.
I just absolutely, this is the part of the song where I'm getting goosebumps right now. Like it's just, I really just absolutely love this song so much because it's teaching me so much right now as like an emotional state that I've been in for a little while for, I don't know, for so long. I don't know how long it's been, but I'm just always in this constant state of years. So, but I'm in this constant state of wanting and not wanting, And it says, but I want to be loved, but I don't want to be loved. Do I want to waste these words? Do I want to waste these words? Should I say it? Should I not say it? Should I speak up? Should I not speak up? And I'm always in that constant turmoil of something that never came to fruition. And I think that this song is an absolutely beautiful song. And this was number one. I even told Megan as soon as she put this song on, we were in the kitchen and we put this song on. It's like, this is the song that started the whole playlist. Was this one. And once it went on there, I went and grabbed my book, my Waves Across the Water notebook, and I wrote them down. Not available for purchase.
Not available for purchase yet. Maybe there could be a demand.
But like you can see it here. I like About a Girl is right there. I know it's backwards, but I was like, this has to be number one. This has to be the number one song because it's just so iconic, but yet it speaks on so many different levels for people that are going through emotional shit. I think that go listen to the song. If you're having trouble, like whether you should waste your words or not waste your words, turn this song on, think about that person that you want, and is it worth it to you? Is it worth it to keep them in your life, or is it not worth it to say these words? Just don't dwell on it. Just like it's a yes or a no.
Either do it.
That's basically
don't
it.
do it. Yeah. Basically
exactly.
It.
So like I've said my piece. What do you got, Huxley?
So yeah, first is me admitting I've never heard of the Academies.
Megan would be like furious at you right now.
Don't tell her.
Oh, she's gonna hear this. She's gonna hear it.
I mean, sorry. What I meant to say is, God, I've listened to these guys so times
So
over
many
the years.
times.
Like literally, I can't even count the amount of times I've listened to them. So yeah, let's kind of move swiftly on from that then. But yeah, this song in itself, a very I have literally written down such a Keith song, very jolly sounding, but with such sad lyrics.
Hey man, what
That
can I
is
say? I love it,
literally,
bro.
if we could make a little bigger read of Keith, also not yet available for
Not
purchase.
yet, not yet. It's coming. It's coming.
But then it would have a little book of sad songs written in a jolly format. That would be your little notebook
Thanks.
that you would carry around.
Thanks.
Yeah, got that part. Got the bit where, like you were just saying, then like I know you've already said it, but I'll briefly go back over it again. Where you said, "Last night I knew what to say, but you weren't there to hear it." These lines are so well rehearsed, tongue-tied, and overloaded. And I literally just in my head, the "last night I knew what to say" part. I just kind of just had this like image in my head of, you know, a guy who maybe just got dressed up and was like, right, okay, this is finally it now. I'm gonna say what I need to say, but then they weren't there to hear it.
He just never does.
So sad.
He just gets tongue-tied.
So like upsetting, yeah. So yeah, I did like that part, and I also like the sort of to be loved bit. And I'm just going over the same bits that you've said now, but I did.
That's
find that
me and Megan's
catchy.
favorite part too.
Yeah, I thought that was really
that's our favorite. That's our part that we just like express. We're like dancing and stuff, and we're just like doing the whole thing.
It's a very like well written sort of paragraph, I guess, because it just kind of goes over again, done it with bits. But yeah, I did like that one. I just said, yeah, very catchy song and very relatable.
For me.
Yeah, well,
for me.
I meant for everyone, not just for you, but...
Oh, no, just for me.
All right, okay. You only. The song was specifically written for Keith.
Specifically written for me. I love it, man. But, I'm glad that you liked this song, man.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you liked it.
Good pitch.
So that's all I really got for this one. Thank you, Megan, for helping me make this list. For this one. Yep. Oh, it's not done yet. We're not done yet with Megan shout outs here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not done yet with that yet. So we're gonna go to your number one, man. This one is such a fun song, man.
It is.
I think this is possibly so much.
Another bold statement, Klaxon. I think this is possibly the most funny song in the world. I do. This stinks of nostalgia.
I think that Fat Lip might want to have a talk with you.
I might rank this higher than Fat Lip. Come at me.
I mean, you already did.
Oh, yeah.
There's the intro. We got it, baby.
No. Oh, my God. I literally did rank it above Fat Lip. I meant... No, I don't give up. Okay, that's the episode. Goodbye, everyone.
That's it. Bye. See you later. Oh my God, that was so good.
Not only did I rank it 1 above, I ranked it 2 above because it's number 1.
2 above.
So
what was it about this song that made it number 1 for you, man?
Like this, and I mentioned like the nostalgia with Fat Lip, but this literally, me and my friends loved this song when it came out at the time. Same guys I was just talking about, the skaters and the inline skaters and skateboarders. And yeah, we were just obsessed with this when it came out. We remember it being played all the time on MTV. And it literally, I mean, how can you not love? How can you not love when he says, "There's no room left here on my back. It was damaged long ago. Though you swear that you are true, I'd still pick my friends over you."
Right?
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Like, this is a big fuck you song.
Yeah, it is. Like, this is the teenage angst song that we all needed. God.
So this is kind of like a different kind of heartbreak song in a way. Because it's kind of like, but the fun fact I have for this one, this is the definitive pop punk track.
Yeah.
I put that in my notes. This is definitive. This is one of the ones that you want to play whenever you're like, okay,
no way I was not going to include this song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If Warped Tour had a national anthem, this would be it.
Yes, correct.
I think that this would be the song that I would pick. To be like, okay, this is the national anthem for any Warped Tour. I mean, like some of the ones that we have on these lists are close contenders. Do not get me wrong.
No, yeah, definitely.
But for my notes for this one, it says it's loud, it's catchy, and surprisingly honest. Yeah. Sometimes we choose distractions over heartbreak, and that's okay too. And that's kind of what this song. This song is a distraction of like when you go through like a breakup or you're going through some struggles. with like a significant other or
Hmm.
friends, whatever, because it
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily have to pick, it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be a
No, no,
friendship or
yeah, yeah.
something. And say like something's ending,
Mm,
you go to your friends, like, and you tell your friends about it.
mm,
And now your friends are like, come hang out, man. Come do something. Come have a distraction. This is kind of what you
exactly. Yeah,
need in
yeah.
your life right now.
Mm,
And and for me, this was kind of like one of those songs where, like, after, because I'm sure that if you lovely listeners have been going through our Spotify catalog as you have been, you would notice that I did a lot of emotional stuff after my breakup with Mana Bear,
yeah.
and this was one of those songs that I did listen to.
Mm,
And this was one of those songs where I did go find my friends and I did go find distractions.
yeah.
And this was that one definitive song. This wasn't the definitive song that like helped me heal,
No,
but it
no,
was,
yeah.
like I said, it was a
It was
distraction and it
helpful.
was loud
Mm,
and it was helpful. Like I just blared it in my car, and it was like
awesome.
I would still pick my friends over you, even though that's not how I really felt, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But I
yeah.
needed that
You
distract. I
needed to
needed it
hear it.
for
Yeah.
myself. I needed to hear it for myself.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, okay, I don't need this person in my life, anymore. I can do this. And this was
Hmm.
that song that kind of like started that ball rolling.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also, Mana Bear, if you are listening to this, because me and Mana Bear are good friends now. And we talk to him. I mean, we've been friends for years, man. I wasn't gonna let
Yeah.
that go, but it just needed some time to settle. And time heals all wounds. And Mana Bear, I am very sorry for that you had to hear that.
Oh,
But
God. Anyway, back
because
over
she's still
to me.
she's now a good friend of mine, so we're good. So you Spotify listeners, if you did like hear that, we're good now. We
Yeah.
don't. We're not on like enemy terms anymore.
Right,
We're
I'm
we're still
moving
good
on. I'm
friends.
digging you out. Right, I've got you. Let's go.
Dig me out. Dig me out. Dig me
One other
out.
thing about Newfound Glory is I got to see them. I've still got the ticket stub, and it is right up here in my frame of ticket stubs. I'll take a picture and show you later, Keith.
Yeah.
But I actually went to see them, and this ticket
You
stub, the
should take a
date on
picture
it,
and put it on the YouTube video.
I will do that.
I think.
Tune into the
Yeah.
YouTube
There you
channel to
go.
see this ticket stub that I'm talking about. But it is from Monday, the 1st of October, 2001, and it was to see Newfound Glory.
Jesus Christ, man! I just started high school.
Yeah, so did I.
Jesus
I was like,
Christ! Oh my God!
there's no way I'm missing Newfound Glory in my town, in Leeds. Absolutely not.
I love that,
So,
man.
yeah, man, I've still got that one there. The two that I've got from 2001, I'll take a picture of them both, actually, for the communities, is that one, and then my first ever live show, which was Real Big Fish in June of 2001.
Real Big Fish, you're
Mm.
bringing back some nostalgia for me, buddy.
I nearly put
Like
Real
that
Big
is,
Fish in here, but I was like, no, they're ska punk. They're not pop punk. I can't draw that. I have
yeah,
to draw that line
very
there.
close. It was super
Yeah,
close,
but
man.
I
Well, you gotta
love
draw the
Real Big
line at the
Fish.
brass instruments as much as we love them,
Exactly that. Yeah, I agree fully with that. Yeah, I'll take a picture of both of those though, and I will check out the YouTube if you want to see the ticket stubs. But that is all I've got. That is my number one. Newfound Glory are
Oh
amazing.
man. So those are our top five. We're gonna get into some honorables now.
Yeah.
I got some like funny songs that are here. And
Okay.
then we're going to go do you want me to do mine first
Yeah,
or
you started. Yeah, you can
okay.
go first. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So the first one I picked, such a funny fucking song, bro. I Do Anything by Simple Plan.
Mm,
This is first, have you heard these guys before?
yes.
Okay, all right. So
I'm just a kid, guys, out there.
this is one of those songs that like you're this is just pure raw honesty to
Mm,
someone. This is taking a big bold step. I just really like there was no way that I wasn't, it might not have been in my top five, but there was no way I was going to not include this song.
yeah.
There's like me and Megan, like I said, we were talking about this song, and we're like, yes, this one has to go in honorables.
Hmm.
And it's like, but I didn't think it quite made the top five for me.
Yeah.
But it's
Okay.
still a fun song, man.
No, it's
What
a
did you
fun
think about
song.
it?
Yeah, I did like this one. It feels quite Blink 182-y in places, I thought.
A little bit, little bit.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
said it said that this was a classic from the MTV era. It
Mm,
was full of teen angst, and
yeah,
I
yeah,
was a
another one.
teenager at that time.
Yeah,
So like this is what I listened to.
yeah. I like
Um,
it though.
my next one that I have is "Here in Your Arms" by Hello Goodbye. So I'm gonna pull this song up here.
Mm,
Um, This was a Megan pick, by the way. She's the one that sent me this song. But
Okay.
then I was like, why do I know this song?
No way, I've literally
And
written that down. I've written down, why do
did
I
you really?
recognize this
No,
song?
you
Yeah.
better fucking show me right now. You better
Seriously,
fucking
I
show me right.
genuinely have.
Show it to me right now.
I'm gonna put it in brackets here right now, and I hope you can see. Literally, number 2 says there, why do I recognize this song?
I know this, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, this song. And I was like,
What is
because
it?
it's
Why?
the chorus that I remember. I don't know where I know it
No,
from,
I
but I was
don't,
like,
but
okay.
I do.
Yeah, and then, so this is a Cynthia romantic romantic banger that screamed awkward high school love story.
Yes.
This is basically what that is. This is if you were in high school and you were listening to these guys, that's where I know it from. It was probably let me see when this album
was
came
it
out
from
real
like
quick.
an early meme?
2006. So this one came out when I was in the Navy.
Yeah.
So I don't even think I was 19 years old when this album came out, was I? No, I was 19 years old when this album came
just
out.
Turned, yeah.
I had just turned 19.
Why do we recognize this? Is it off like an early YouTube video?
I heard this song. This was not on a YouTube video. For me, this was just overplayed in like clubs and bars and stuff like that for me. And people just wanted to hear it.
Yeah.
It's not, and it kind of is in a way, because like I said, this is talking, this is about that, like I said, like that awkward love story, you know, like it's like I like where you sleep when you sleep next to me. I like where you sleep here. Our lips can touch. Like this is just such a sappy song.
It is like a teenager's written.
And Megan and me and Megan, when she put this song on, I was like, why do I know this song? And then the chorus happened. I was like, yes, okay, that's why I know the song is the chorus.
Yeah.
But such a banger, man. This is honestly a banger song.
A very funny one, and I genuinely cannot place where I know this from. All I've written
Me
down
either.
is,
that's the thing.
All I've written down is, why do I recognize this song? Not heard it for years. It would mash up perfectly with Hot and Cold by Katy Perry.
I think you might be right.
I
might have to do that. Yeah.
Like a girl.
Oh, it does. Yeah. I know. I can
It
shit.
really,
Okay.
really does.
Oh, that's so good, man. That's all I really got for this one, unless you got more.
21. No, I'm good.
All right, so we're gonna go with. Let me get back to my playlist here. No, come on, Spotify. Thank you. So we're gonna go with Jamie All Over, and I could not talk about pop punk and not talk about Mayday Parade, bro.
Yeah.
I am a sad boy. Mayday Parade's my shit, man. They are from Florida. They actually have a song. They're from Florida. I think it's Tallahassee. They're from the capital. I think. Don't quote me.
No.
But they actually have a song, another song that mentions Ocala.
Oh,
and I think that's really, it's really cool. So it shows that they're from Florida.
Yeah.
And they mention Gainesville too, where Megan's from. They mention Gainesville as well. They just mentioned all kinds of like different Florida cities. But this one is dreamy, nostalgic, and full of those 3 a.m. feelings. Like at 3 a.m., you're having these feelings about a person. And this album was amazing. I actually loved it. If we go to this album, A Lesson in Romantics. This was, bro, I can't tell you how many times I've listened to this album over and over and over. Let's see. This is my favorite song by them. I almost put this one on here, but I wanted more of an upbeat one.
Yeah.
But You Be the Anchor that keeps my feet on the ground, and then it's a really long title. It's like
of course it is. It's
such a long title.
Yeah,
it's 2000. Yeah, just early 2000s. But Jamie All Over for me was the opening track of this one. That's kind of why I wanted to do it too. She was like, you gotta do Jamie All Over, and I was like, well, what if I did Your Anchor? It's like, too slow. You know, like that's not really what you want, and that's the last song of the album.
Yeah.
But this one is so cringy, man. But there's just something about it that I just love, and I'm telling you what, me and Megan had such a good week singing these songs, and it's like, and it says, and we laughed as I held you, and I'll never go back to Georgia, not at least until I have to.
Yeah.
Absolutely love this, man. This is such a fun song, but it's one of those sappy songs. But it's like me. I'm a sad, sweet boy. I'm gonna have Mayday Parade on me. I'm a fun sap, you know. I'm gonna be that guy. But What did you think about it, man?
Yeah, I think I got written down that it's the type of song that you would put on to go on a road trip. It has a road trip
Yes,
feel to
yes,
it, which is good.
very.
Yeah,
You are absolutely right.
yeah.
There is no road trip. So when me and Megan go to the A Day to Remember concert,
Mm,
we're gonna put on our playlist that we have together,
yeah.
and so it's like so she can add songs and I can add songs.
Hmm.
This was one of the songs
Get
that's
that
on
on
it.
it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah, we're on it already. This is gonna like a road trip song that we're gonna be
yeah.
driving to Tampa, which is like it's gonna be a little bit over 2 hour drive
Right.
to
Okay.
get to where we need to get.
Hmm.
So this song's definitely gonna play through,
Yeah,
and
you
it's just
must.
like
Yeah.
I love the
It's
song.
fun though. Yeah, it is. It's fun and catchy, and I think I'm going to check that album out. Given that you've just gone on about it.
Please do,
Yeah, well,
please do. This is like I
I
said.
will.
This is it's this album, and there's another album that you need to listen to if you're gonna do that. It's gonna be this one. Let me go to this album here real quick so people can see it. Anywhere But Here Deluxe
Ah, okay.
Edition. This
Right.
is another one that
Is that our
I listened to that
homework?
came out. Yeah, just these two albums.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
yeah.
That's it, man.
Okay.
And you'll know why I am an emo sad boy is from
Mm-hmm.
these bands right here.
I'll give it a
But
listen
this
because I enjoyed this one.
like Kids in Love. I almost did Anywhere But Here.
Mm-hmm.
I almost did that one. But Jamie All Over is just so
Yeah,
much better. I think
it's good.
it's one of those staple songs of them.
Mm.
But my last honorable that I got, if I can get there, this is Megan's pick. This is Megan's honorable. This is the one that she wanted me to talk about.
Okay.
And I absolutely love this song. When she showed me this song, I was like, okay, I really want this song to be
Mm.
part of my life. This is
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a fun song. It's such a sweet song.
Mm.
Uh, so this is so fun fact about this one. I don't know if
Cool.
Megan knows this. She'll probably tell me that she does. But this was originally a hidden track recorded in Dan Campbell's actual living room in one take. A quiet kind of closure for moments that stays with us even when we don't talk about them. So that's kind of like,
Okay.
the fun fact of it. For me, this is more of like a sweet song. It's like, yeah, like friends come and go, but we don't have trouble sleeping.
Yeah, yeah.
No one's gonna take that from me, man.
Mm-hmm.
No one.
Yeah.
And I love that it says fuck some movie that swore Keanu Reeves was in. Just talking about random shit in the living
Yeah, yeah.
room,
Like you do
Just
with
talking
friends
about
though when they're in the room with
just
you,
what you
isn't
do
it?
with friends.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I found that I was like, because originally she had Remembering Sunday by All Time Low, but I was like, and then she messaged me like a day later, and I was like, hey, can you change it to this one?
Mm.
And I'm like, yeah, I can do that for you. I don't
Yeah.
want to talk about Remembering Sunday again, anyways.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
such a freaking sad ass song.
Yeah,
But
very
this
sad.
one was kind of like more upbeat,
Mm.
and you're like, you raise your glasses, man. We don't have it. I just love how everyone just gets together
Mm.
and they do the chorus together and then
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah, yeah.
singing. Kind of gives you like that crowd feeling, like this is like
Mm.
an anthem that you can sing at like a bar
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something,
yeah,
and people in the
definitely.
crowd
Yeah.
are going to be singing with you,
Mm.
and they're going to be raising their beers and be like, "Hey, this is the
Mm-hmm.
song I want to hear right now."
Yeah.
But
And
the
it says,
oh, it just got to the line.
in my newfound glory hoodie. I love that line.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of funny. We talked about that today, but the line that it says, "This week is going to swallow me, but when it spits me out, I'm landing on my feet. I'm going to bed tonight in my newfound glory hoodie."
I love
So
that.
kind of like like for me, I've had such a week where it was mentally, emotionally, and physically draining
Mm.
of me, and guess what? I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be right back on my feet and I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to persevere through this
Yeah.
and I'm going to wear like my anime shirts. I'm going to wear like nice shorts. I'm going to look
Mm-hmm.
good every day and I'm just going to carry on like nothing even fucking happened.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's kind of where this song kind of like reminds me of. And
Yeah.
he says like here,
F
so
the world.
fuck the world and what it wants me to be.
Mm.
No, I'm not going to be what the world wants me to. I'm going to be me.
Yeah.
Even though through the hardships and the emotional shit that I've been going through,
Mm-hmm.
the mental stuff I've been going through,
Yeah.
I'm still going to be that good-hearted person. I'm still going to be kind to people.
Mm.
I'm still going to do what I can to make sure that not only am I protecting my own heart and my own mental stability,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure that other people are happy to have me around, and I'm not going to be that bummer of a guy. You know what I
Yeah, yeah.
mean?
Mm.
I can't let what's happening in my life affect others that I love and care for.
Mm,
And this song speaks that so much for me.
yeah.
And I'm so happy. Megan, I love you for this song. The song is amazing. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, I immediately messaged her. I was like, I wish this one could have been in my top 5.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that this is
Correct.
one of those ones I wish, but it was her honorable.
Mhm.
What a wonderful honorable, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Megan.
Shout out to Megan again. Yeah.
What did you think,
Great
man?
pick. Yeah, yeah. Loved it for the same reasons. Just makes you think all the times when you've like been around your friend's house and you're all just there, like you said, when the chorus part comes in, it just reminds you of like, yeah, you've all been drinking in the living room, just having a good time, and it's just such a nostalgic feel to it. Is this, and to find out
really
that they literally wrote it in the living room, and that's why it's called that.
Yeah,
That's
for one
hilarious.
take. It took one take.
Yeah, I'd love that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And that's
I really
another
love
like
that.
fun fact I didn't even like think that I was going to learn
Mm.
about it, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's really cool!" It's kind of
Yeah.
like that Billy Joe Armstrong. He wrote "Holiday" in 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, bro, that's insane. I never even would have thought about that.
You know, yeah.
But it's so funny that it's the living room song, and he played it in the living room. So like why not just be the song?
Yeah, I love that. I actually love the way
It
that
was a
they've
great
done
one.
that. It's
I
great.
really absolutely love this one, man.
Yeah.
So that's all I got for it. Let's go ahead and get into your honorables, man.
Okay. Right, so my honorables, first one is 100%, but also by Newfound Glory. I know I've got a second one in
That's
there.
funny that just happened.
I know. I know I've got that in there again, but this literally just came out like this year, and I just found.
Is that why like I don't recognize it? Is that what it was?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right.
So
I was like that. I
it.
was going crazy or something.
No, it literally came out like a few months ago, I think, and I heard it, and I just thought, you know what? Newfound Glory is kind of where it started. I've got My Friends Over You, which was like the first songs that they released, and this is the most recent, and that's quite a nice like bookend. I've got the right at the start. I've got right. Well, I'm saying right at the end, like they break it up, but they're not. But I just love the way that this song is written, man. It's just very nostalgic and very Newfound Glory also. But there's a part when it comes down to the chorus, and he says, "Whether I'm at the top or whether I'm broken down, my word is cement. Here, I'm going to give you 100%." And I just love that. It's just well written.
I love that because like for me, when he says my word is cement, my word is solid.
Mm-hmm.
I am solid as concrete.
I'll stick to it. Yeah,
exactly. If I say this, and this was the song that I needed to hear, me. Like with the shit that I've been going through, for the past couple of weeks, this is kind of like me in a way, like not even a couple of weeks, for like longer than that, like because work's been like dogging me, right?
Yeah.
But when I say something to someone, I mean it 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I'm upset with them, they're gonna hear my truth and how it makes me feel. And it's nothing against them, right?
No,
it's more just like I'm giving you my 100% truth.
Yeah.
I'm being real with you right now. Doesn't mean I don't love or care about you, but this is how it is for me. But you got to let me do what I got to do to get better. And that's that. This song's all about like respect, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're like, it's 100%, right?
Like
I want to be 100% of my respect.
Mm-hmm.
So the note that I have for this one: fast, it's fun, and it's underrated. Yeah. This is such an underrated song, and it also I find out that this is a deep cut from this is not one of their most known songs. This is actually a deep cut from one of the. So I praise you for no.
I actually don't even think it's on an album. I think they just put a random single out,
And then this was it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it is. It's just a single, yeah. It's not even on an album. Oh, no, well, maybe there's an album.
So it's not even on an album.
But it came out April of this year.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. All right. So it's a brand new song.
Very
which
new.
is cool because it's not even on an album. So you would have to go outside of all their albums just to even find this song. And those are the ones that you kind of just love the most, right? You find them and you're like, oh, shit, this was really fucking good.
Yeah.
And I actually... Oh, I don't have the song liked. My apologies.
Now you do.
My apologies. Now I do. I'm already following them, as you see.
Yes, good.
I really did like the song, man.
Yeah.
Great pick, man.
Right, so the next one, then, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this one, is Sucker Punch, and the song's called 99. Now, This,
All
this,
right.
as you will see from the amount of monthly listeners, this is another one that I found randomly while searching through Spotify and just instantly loved it and was like, yeah, let's highlight another lesser known band. So I looked into this song. Well, I looked into the band and looked into the song. So for anyone listening that's not on YouTube and can't see, they're only at 30,000 monthly listeners. And their little Spotify bio that I love just simply says, "Sucker Punch!" exclamation point, is the breath of
Right,
fresh
I
air.
pulled it up.
All right, is the breath of fresh air the pop punk scene has been looking for, playing the line between 2000's golden era and the new wave. There's something to please pop punk fans, old and new. Do your ears a favor and listen now. Fun times guaranteed. And I just love that. So I literally checked out this song, was looking at the lyrics, and it turns out obviously it's based on 1999. So there's a lot of wordplay.
Another good year in music.
Exactly. Go check that one out.
Everyone needs to go listen to that episode right now.
We literally discussed the year 1999 in great detail, including what was happening in pop culture, bands, singles, everything. So yeah, just a little plug to go and see that.
That was a fun episode.
So yeah, literally the bit that got me in this is when he comes down to the chorus and he says, "All I want to do tonight is go back in time, break stuff in mosh pits like it's 1990, 1999. Take me back, hit rewind, press play on Enema one more time. I want to go back to 1999." And I just absolutely love that. It instantly flooded me with nostalgia. And I'm like, that is going in the likes. What did you think of it?
I don't have I don't have a lot of notes for this one because it's a newer song.
And they're very unknown, I think.
But I tell you, this is high energy, it's raw, and it's gritty.
Yeah.
I really absolutely love these lyrics. Yeah. I felt like this is like a Vans Warped Tour song.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
all this
totally
is.
Yeah, this one definitely is. Yeah.
Like this is the song. Like you have like the old school Vans stuff. This would be like the new school Vans Warped Tour here. These would be those guys. Yeah. And I actually love the name Sucker Punch.
Yeah, it's good.
I really think that's a fun name. I just wanted to add that in there.
Yeah.
But this is new for me, and I was like, man, press play on Enema one more time. Like no one knows who really Enema is, and I'm like, bro, go find them. They're great. Like, but for me, it's just nostalgic for me for this song. This is pure nostalgia. And you hooked me in, man, into this.
Well, these hooked me in as well, so good. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
Awesome. And the
I forgot to follow and like it, but I was like, okay,
for the single is like the Warped Tour as well. I don't know if you've spotted that.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Right here. You see the artwork right here. But I love this, man. Great pick.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and go to your basic bitch song here.
My basic bitch song, I don't even have to look at, is The Rock Show by Blink-182.
I think that this is not Megan's favorite Blink-182 song, but I think it's close though. I think that this is my favorite Blink-182 song.
Really?
So yeah, I think that it's either this one or There Is. It's probably one. It's either one or the other.
Yeah. Literally,
I already have it liked because I've had it liked for a long time.
Yeah. The only reason that I picked this is because I can genuinely remember buying the album, going out.
Really?
I'll tell you what else I can remember, this is just so strange and come at me. But I can remember how this album smelled when I bought it because the cover of it was not in the box. It was in one of those like cardboard covers.
Yeah.
So it literally just stunk of paper and cardboard, and I was constantly sniffing the front of this album cover when I bought it. That's
so weird.
That's a random fact.
It's
and actually,
so
do you know what?
Weird.
I don't have it here within arm's reach, but I do believe it's upstairs in a box somewhere. I've still got the same album. There we go. Look at that. Millennials unite. Come on.
Now, honestly, so the only note I have for this one for you is that this could have been your number one pick, and I would have never argued with you about it.
Yeah.
This is just one of those most iconic songs that
it's awesome, isn't it? It really is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I like that. 17 without a purpose or direction.
Yeah.
We don't owe anyone a fucking explanation.
Yeah, exactly.
Like how more angsty can you get, man?
I know.
Like this is one of those songs that is just like you listen to and you just live that moment over again. You get that nostalgia. We love our nostalgia here. It's the best form of depression. Go get you some.
And, well, actually, I do have a fact about this music
Yeah,
video
yeah,
specifically, was that they were given, I don't actually know the number, but they were given a budget by the record label to film a music video. And rather than
yeah,
spend all of the money on a big elaborate video type of thing, I don't know if
yeah.
you can picture the music video, but they went and like a
I
homeless
can.
guy and they kind of like
Yeah, yeah.
looking for a haircut and bought him a suit and trimmed him up like a pimp and everything and just like kitted him out in an awesome suit. And then part of it is where they bought that like rickety old van, and then they were just like driving down the I don't know, one of the main streets and just throwing money out of the window. I was like, yeah, this is a good way to make a music video. Get all this money from the record label and just throw it all out of the windows and just give it out to random people and stuff. That's my fun fact for this video.
So for me with this one, it's more just like because I can see myself being at the rock show and be like, that girl's really pretty. You know, I met her at the rock show, and like that's kind of like for me, that would be kind of like how it would happen. I would go to a rock show and it'd be like, oh hey, how are you? Like, are you here to see the band? No, I'm just here to. It should just be sarcastic to me. And it's just like, no, I'm just here to see Chappelle Roan or whatever her fucking name is. I'm here to. I'm here to hear "Hot to Go." No, this is. I absolutely love that. For me, I think that this is one of those albums where I was like, yes, I need this album in my life. I wish I had this album again, and that's all it really got me. And this is such an iconic album, such an iconic song.
Yeah, it is.
I just, I can't. I love it, man.
Right, let's pick our platinum and solid choices.
I already have your solid and platinum choices.
I think I've got yours. I'm just gonna have another look and just see whether or not I'm disagreeing with my former self, but I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna stick with what I've got. Yeah, I am.
Oh yeah.
You want me to go first?
So what's my solid choice? No, I want you to do it first.
Are we both doing solids, or are we doing solid and platinum?
Yeah, we're both doing solids and then platinums. Okay. Yeah.
Right, so your solid choice goes to Lights and Sounds by Yellow Card.
Yes, let's go, baby.
Just because of how much I enjoyed that. It's such a fun song.
What was it about it that like made it the solid choice? Was it just like you just listened to it like over and over or something?
Yeah, I think the more I listened to it, the more it kind of ranked up in my head, and I was like, yeah, this is a really, really good song. Just the whole vibe that it's got is just really good, and yeah, just well done, great pick.
So when I was listening to your picks, because I'm going to get to my solid choice here. Yeah. When I was listening to your picks, it was almost like a night and day difference of what your solid and platinum choices were going to be.
Okay.
And I think that my solid choice for you is going to be Roll the Dice by the Flourescents.
Oh, okay.
I really love that song, man. So for me, because I have my notes here, it says, it's got the grit and risk of pop punk's early days, but with a cleaner edge. Definitely a track that makes you want to dive deeper into the new scene. And I think that that you really just made me want to go listen to like the new pop.
Stuff that's coming out now. Yeah.
And I really just love the message about it, man. Roll the dice, take the chance. And I think that that's really kind of like why that song's already it should be already in my favorites. If not, I'm going to put it there. But I think that I'm just going to go back to the playlist here so we can just like look at the playlist.
Yeah.
Because you can see like how many songs that we have here that we could have chosen from, but like.
Lots.
But I think that's going to be my solid choice for you. I'm so glad that you showed me that song. That was a brand new song for me.
Yeah.
What's my platinum choice, buddy?
I cannot think of anything other than putting Memory by Sugar Cult at the top.
Really?
Sitting.
No. Don't thank me. Don't thank me. Thank Megan.
Thank you, Megan. I'm picking such
there
an
you
awesome
go.
Song.
That's yeah.
Definitely that has to go there. I just enjoyed listening to it so much. Yeah, it was. I genuinely listened to it at least, I don't even know how many times in a row. It was just such a addictive song.
You're just like, I got to start over. I didn't catch this.
Because I didn't like how it ended, because I didn't want it to end at that point. I had to restart it again to keep it going.
Starting over.
I just made it into an infinite loop. Yeah, it's awesome, and I'm definitely going to check out Sugar Cult. have to listen to them.
Bro, definitely. Just check out that album where
Mm.
the actual song is. Like
Yeah, well.
you can keep the acoustic one in mind, but go listen to just that album, and I think you'll really like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So, I mean, like there was gonna be no other choice but My Friends Over You by Newfound
I
Glory.
thought you were
There
gonna
was
pick the
just
rock show the way you were just hyping it up. Actually,
no.
okay.
Don't get me wrong, I love Blink-182,
Mm.
but My Friends Over You just spoke to me so much more.
Yeah,
And
a
but like
classic.
here, like my notes are going to tell you why I picked this one. It says you can't argue with perfection. It's an anthem, a lifestyle, a feeling. This is a textbook platinum choice. Like this, like there's no way. Like
Yeah.
I also put this up. If you ever if you ever scream this at 2 a.m. with your friends or by yourself in a car, you already know why this is your platinum choice. Like
Yeah.
this is exactly it, man. Like
Yeah.
I can find myself being with my friends and just if this song came on and they didn't know this song, they're not my friends anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I really cared about them, it's like you're gonna learn to love this song.
Yeah. It's an
And
absolute
that's
classic.
there was no other song.
Mm.
Like you had some really good close calls here.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
think like the closest one I can give to you, mm, man, like Rock Show would be up there.
Yeah.
But I think that probably um Can't Kick Up the Roots by
Mm-hmm.
Neck Deep.
Yeah.
That was probably up there too.
Yeah, yeah.
That was so hard not to pick that choice.
That is a great
But
one.
and I just had to choose it, man. It was a great song, and I'm very proud of your choices, man.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Man, that's today's episode, bro.
Oh, man. Wow.
Hold on, ready? Let's breathe. Let's breathe. Great episode, man. That was
Yeah, I
an
enjoyed
awesome
that.
episode.
I really enjoyed it.
So like my afterthoughts of this, after going through like all the shit I've been going through for the past like months, I think that this episode was kind of like a healing episode in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if anyone wants like a little bit of healing in their life and they want kind of like a punk feel, try some pop punk, man.
Yeah.
Try their lyrics are just they're sad, but like man, some of these bands have so many good bangers off these albums, and you might
And
find something
talented
you love.
songwriters, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you might find something that you might fall in love with that you never even knew existed.
Mm.
And that's kind of how it was with Taking Back Sunday way back in the day with me. Is if I didn't listen to that album with Your Show last summer, if I didn't check out that album, I wouldn't even know who Taking Back Sunday is at this point. Because it's because of that album that I love them so much because there's so many other good songs on that album.
Yeah.
So if you're going through shit, if you're not going through shit, go check out some pop punk.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to Spotify and go to the Made for You playlist and just type in pop punk and it'll be made specifically for you.
Yeah.
And then boom, it'll give you what you want. And that's just all I gotta say, man. What are your thoughts?
My afterthoughts are if you were a millennial, if you are a millennial, then
if you were
one, that you aren't anymore, then you're probably dead. So sorry,
you're probably dead.
No, if you are a millennial, then yeah, you probably know most of the songs on every pop punk playlist anyway. But if you are either younger bracket or older bracket than millennial, and you are interested in finding out about pop punk, just go and see what it is that takes your fancy, because there's literally plenty of playlists out there that have got a whole range of different types of songs, and some that will make you feel emotional, make you feel happy, or make you want to punch a wall, but maybe don't do that. But yeah, this literally is. I'm going to say it again. I say it pretty much every episode. There is something for everyone with pop punk, and there really definitely is.
That's got to go on a t-shirt or something.
Yeah,
that's got to be on a t-shirt.
I think I need to get one
made. A t-shirt with that on it.
I do. I need one specifically made for me to wear because I say it all the time. Right. But yeah, so just dipping your toes, and who knows, you literally might find, especially if you're finding something from the modern era of pop punk, because that's actually the fantastic thing, that it started so long ago, but it's still going now, and there's still bands coming out these days that are influenced by some of the older bands that we've talked about today, and I just find that amazing. I love it that it's still ongoing. So
I like how the cycle is just continuing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Keep pop punk alive.
I love that for us.
Yeah, me too.
That's it, man. Well, Huxley, do you want to give us those socials? Yeah, you want
Wonderful
to tell
socials.
people how they can find
Well,
us?
as we mentioned, we are now on YouTube, so please like and subscribe on there and visit our communities tab, which has literally just been unlocked tonight as we're recording. And you can follow us as well on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Waves Across Pod. You can check out the Beacons link, which I will leave in the show description, as well as the Spotify playlist, so you can listen to all the songs that we've just spoken to tonight and join our Discord and our Facebook page. And come and chat to
I
us.
think that's about it, right? Yeah.
Mm.
Come chat, man. Come talk to us. We love talking to people. I promise
Yeah.
you, we are very approachable.
Yeah,
I know I am very high energy, so if that high energy bothers you, too bad.
If that high energy bothers you, talk to me.
Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me about it.
I'm the chill guy. I'm just a chill guy.
I feel like you're like the chill guy, and I'm just like that guy that's got all the energy. Because I'm the golden retriever, right? So, I'm the golden
What am
retriever
I?
energy. That's all me, man. I don't know. If you were a dog and you're kind of chill, like what dog is kind of
I
like
don't know.
chill?
What is a chill dog? Please let us know. Leave a comment.
Yeah,
Tell us
I
somewhere.
don't even know.
Tweet
Yeah,
us.
tell us
Send
what
us
a
a
chill
DM
dog
on
is.
Instagram. Tell us what a chill dog is. Please do, because I've
Because
literally no idea.
because any chill dog, I think like maybe you would be like an English bulldog.
I actually thought of that when you said that I'm. What did you say? I'm
Like
the
a
German
chill dog.
No, what were you? What dog were
I'm the
you?
golden retriever.
Golden Retriever, that's it. Yeah, I literally thought, I
Yeah.
wonder what dog I am, and I did think about a little bulldog. They could be quite
Yeah,
chill.
you're super chill, man. They're just got those like
Keep a
they
lookout
just look at
for
you.
keep a
Keep a lookout for that.
bulldog. If it looks anything like me. Well, with that said,
yeah. With that said, guys, y'all guys have an ear-opening rest of the week. Go listen to some pop punk. It's amazing. And remember, be good to each other. Peace.